Hey, Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Beautiful souls, and thank you so much for being here. Welcome back if you're returning, welcome if you're new. We have 3 piles to choose from, and today we are asking for an immediate message that you need to hear right now. A message from Spirit that is important to you in this very moment. And we're going to be drawing cards and looking at the next 7 days as well. These are readings that I post every single Sunday. They're timeless readings. You can log into the main YouTube channel, the main Moon Magic Weekly Tarot channel, and find a reading whenever you need one. They're like a resource, really. It really is a touch base with Spirit. Receive a message you need to hear right now, and we look at how that pans out. Anything else you need the heads up about in the coming 7 days. So we have 3 piles to choose from, 3 cards, and I'm going to draw runes and charms as well. But let me show you the cards first of all. So for pile 1, you have Reconnect with Mother Earth. This is your pile for today, pile 1, your card. For pile 2, Take Time Out. This is pile 2. And pile 3, Remember Who You Are. Now, beautiful souls, I'm going to draw charms and runes. If you find you're drawn to more than one, that's not uncommon. So if you are drawn to more than one reading, you know, either the card or indeed one of the cards or more than one of the cards, or as I'm about to draw them, the runes and the charms, I always think just trust your gut feeling, trust your intuition. If any of the runes, the cards, the charms speak to you, then there is almost certainly a message for you. So I am going to draw for pile 1 first. Pile 1, your charm is... my apologies, my phone is going off in the background. I must turn that down. I didn't realise I hadn't. You have the charm of love. And your rune is the rune of Rado, Journey. How exciting. How very exciting. Okay. For pile 2, you have Berkana, the rune of growth. And your charm is a beautiful dragonfly. Wow. Okay, pile 3, what do we have for you, pile 3? We have, so you have a unicorn. Oh, that's your charm. Look at that. How exciting. I am mega excited to do these readings. You have a unicorn, pile 3, and you have the rune of flow. This is Lagos. Okay, fantastic. Okay, my beautiful souls, here we are. Your cards, your runes, your charms. I'm going to leave the camera running for just a little bit longer in case you want to just sit with the cards, sit with the charms, the runes, and just really just sort of engage with them. You can always press the pause button if you need even longer. And my beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Beautiful souls, reconnect with Mother Earth. Plant, garden, harvest. This card literally is a call to go out and be in nature. It's a call to reconnect with the earth, to, you know, maybe your world has been too busy to stop, to slow down, to just stand outside, I don't know, take your shoes and socks off, put your feet on the earth, just connect. You have it almost looks like a shield of love and Rado. Rado is a rune that implies a journey. Now that journey could be like a holiday, like a vacation, a long weekend, going somewhere. Or it could just be indicating that it is time to take some time out, reconnect with nature. Or it could, it can be that literal journey, or it can be journeying inwards. I feel like with your butterflies here, I feel like something is going to emerge and flourish if you stand away from it. It's almost like releasing something into the world and seeing what happens. When we let go of it, it's kind of, I think it's there in manifestation, in the art of manifestation, and I think we're all getting quite kind of, good at recognizing how we do this. We think about things, we feel our way into them too. And then, we immerse ourselves in a process, but there is a point when we have to sort of release it and let it go. Just let it go. Let it run its course. And if your energy is right, it's going to blossom and flourish. It's like you've done your bit. Now, you have 1313 starting fresh. Encouragement, goals, foundations. Creative ventures, communication, step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Okay, what else do we have here? We have the card Say Yes. Now is the time to be open and receive. Okay. I'm seeing this one. Okay, this card says, water is one essence, but drunk by a cow, it becomes milk, while drunk by a snake, it becomes poison. Encouragement, starting fresh, foundations, creative ventures. I think there is something that you can... It's like you can do something with it. Okay, we've got... I'll try and be a bit more clearer than that. I apologise, that's not very clear. Is it something you can do something with? There's a passion flower here that's really standing out to me in the back of this card. Really interesting. Look at all these. It's like there's an abundance of fruit, flowers. There's an apple. I think there is an opportunity for you to build something significant, solid. But you have a kind of a choice as to how you handle the route to get there, maybe, with the journey rune. I feel like you have to sort of step away from something in order to see what steps you need to take next. That's what's actually coming through here. Water is one essence, but drunk by a cow it becomes milk, while drunk by a snake it becomes poison. It's like, I think you have the ability, this is about creativity, to be able to do something in a situation or in a circumstance. You have the ability to transform something with love. Let's draw your tarot cards and get a bit more information. Maybe kindly get more information for my lovely pile ones, please. I feel like I need additional information coming through for you. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. And then the Seven of Cups. Okay, there's a choice in front of you as to how you handle a situation. We have the King of Wands. Okay, your reading is making some sense. We have the Two of Coins. Okay, maybe we just move those along a little bit. Your reading is becoming clear. So there's definitely look at this, you have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Coins. There is a way forwards with something. And I think there is to be a really fruitful and very, very, very stunning outcome. Look at the way these butterflies are flying free. This could even be a route to freedom for some of you, freeing yourself with something. Perhaps financial freedom by engaging in a creative project. But it's almost as though it's like there's alchemy present. You know, water is one essence. Drunk by a cow, it becomes milk, while drunk by a snake, it becomes poison. I think there's a situation around you, my beautiful souls, and what you choose to do with it is going to dictate the outcome. And your reading is suggesting that you can turn something into a really bountiful scenario. You can take something and run with it. However, reconnect with Mother Earth. Do you know, it might be for some of you that this is a calling to work on the earth, to do something that is more grounded, more anchored, that supports the earth. But it may also be that you need to step away from something in order to, I sort of feel like you may have to let go of something here. Like walk away from something, let go of something, disconnect from the stresses and the strains of everyday life in order to allow something to flourish. Maybe you need to open your arms to receive. Now is the time to be open and receive. Like you've got to let something in, like the water. You've got to turn your water into whatever you're going to turn it into. I feel like I want to say turning your water into gold or something, or turning it into wine, or you're turning it into something delicious anyway. I think you have a choice in how you process something or how you move it forwards. I think there is a taking charge of it because you have the King of Wands and you have the Queen of Wands, so this could also connect to a relationship. I think you have an absolute choice as to whether you let something flourish and allow yourself to receive something, or do you hold back? I'm going to draw more cards. The key here is that you have a choice. Knight of Cups. Okay. King of Cups. Oh my goodness me, these are epically huge cards. Massively positive. Is there something coming into your world at the moment and for some reason you're not saying yes to it? It's like you've got the Empress, you've got the Page of Coins, and you've got the Nine of Wands. And look at the Nine of Wands here, where she's... It's like you're so nearly there, but you might not say yes to something. This is really fascinating, my beautiful pile one. What I feel your message is literally to say yes to something. There's something really quite extraordinary, quite magical, quite amazing in front of you. Or you're working on it, and there's something that can really come to fruition. It can be wonderful, it can be bountiful, it can be gorgeous. I mean, so many of your cards are about creativity, empowerment, enjoyment, specialness. Absolutely, just so many of your cards are fabulous, and yet you're looking back over your shoulder, almost as if it's like you're hesitant to go the extra mile or to reach the finish line. If you have an offer of a journey or a trip, open yourself to receive. Something really amazing is coming to you. I wonder if also maybe, because starting afresh would suggest encouragement, goals, that your spirit team are really encouraging you to move forwards with something. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. My pile ones. There is an extraordinary opportunity, an amazing opportunity in front of you, and your spirit team are encouraging you to basically go for it. And what they're saying is, you can do this. It may be something that you've tried before and it didn't work. Something similar or a previous situation. If you are having a wobble, go out and reconnect with Mother Earth. If you're having a wobble, go outside, put your feet on the ground, connect with nature. For some of you, this could just be indicating that actually what's being offered to you is in alignment with being in alignment with the natural world. It's something to do with nature, or growing a garden, or bringing something forward to a harvest. But there is definitely an opportunity for you right in front of you right now to step up into. And it may well feel like you are truly stepping out of your comfort zone, putting yourself on the line, getting out of your safe zone. It might feel like it's risky, but everything in your reading is saying this is going to work in your favour. It is really beneficial. The outcome will be amazing. Now, whatever this decision and choice is, it's going to be really unique to you. I'm not going to draw cards around it because this is a general reading. But there is definitely, if you don't have a choice or a decision about sort of stepping out of your comfort zone, then I'm not sure if this is quite the right reading for you. This is definitely stepping out of your safe zone and going for it. And everything, I mean, there are no cards here that are saying this is not a good thing. Everything, all the cards are saying this is absolutely gorgeous. Even your Nine of Wands, I think it's the Nine of Wands. It's we're so nearly there. You know, you can the hurdles, the obstacles that you think might be there. Really, honestly, they're behind you. You've overcome so much to be where you are already. Your immediate message is to say. Is literally to say yes to something, to accept, to allow it, to allow yourself to receive, to say yes, I want this, and to go for it. That's your immediate message, whatever that is for you. Now I'm going to draw more cards and ask about the week ahead. But this is like literally, it's almost like a yes or a no answer reading, and it's a yes. You have the Star. Oh, this is lovely. And the Hermit. Okay. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Oh my goodness me. Your cards are mind-blowingly huge, I have to say. And then you have the Ten of Swords. Literally, your cards are mind-blowingly huge. You have a choice as to how you handle a situation. And if any of you, if the choice is, I don't know, sort of taking a risk and even walking away from something, then it's a yes, because it's going to be so full of abundance and so full of wonderfulness. But you have an opportunity to take something, to pick it up and run with it, and to transform a situation into something that is absolutely magnificent. This week, I think something will come to a head. By the end of the week, you'll be in a position where you recognise, almost as though, I sort of think the shift will have taken place. It will have happened. If you're in that place where you're having a wobble, or you're really just in that do I say yes or do I say no kind of thing, by the end of the week, I think you'll be in the place where you're saying yes. That the whole situation will be transformed to a point where you'll be looking at this and thinking this has just been guided by heaven, really guided by the angels. What we see this week is that you will be literally guided. You'll literally be shown the way. You'll be given possibly either someone will come in as a mentor or a leader, or one of your guides may show themselves to you. But someone's going to come in, I think, and help you if they're not already there in front of you. Someone will be there to help to guide you, and it will either be one of your guides or it will be somebody new coming in, but someone is coming in to assist you. They will almost literally show you the way. It may be that someone comes in and offers you some help, some practical help and some resources with the Knight of Pentacles as well. But whatever your circumstance, I think you will reach a point where you say yes to something this week, and it will turn around potentially what has been feeling like a little bit of a tricky situation for some of you, or a situation where you have felt stressed, wound up, not quite knowing which way you're going. Do I say yes? Do I say no? I think that will be behind you. And I'm seeing this, literally this transformation happening this week. You'll put something behind you, and I think that's fantastic. Literally putting it behind you is marvellous, really marvellous. Pile 1, this is your reading. Beautiful souls, whatever this is moving you to is amazing. It's a really fruitful outcome. It's literally where you can take something and you can turn it into something that is literally, it's fruitful, it's magnificent. Almost like liberating for some of you. It does feel like a fresh start, but you are approaching something very differently, I think, and that's perhaps why it feels like you're in new territory or you're out of your comfort zone. But this is fab. I mean, there's nothing not fab about this. So, get grounded, reconnect with Mother Earth. It may be that is, it is that sort of, I thought about letting something go right at the start of the reading. Maybe you do have to let something go and move on for some of you, and that's actually part of what's happening. You're letting something go, you're releasing it, you're just putting it behind you and saying, do you know what, I'm not doing that anymore. You reconnect with nature, and the signs are then shown to you. Just as you let go of one thing or one situation or one person, and that door closes, another one opens immediately. So say yes, because it's absolutely phenomenal. It's like a fast turnaround on something here. From not being sure about something to literally embracing something that's really, it's a fresh start. Wow. Pile 1, this is your reading. Beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things you do that support the channel. As I said at the start of the readings, these are timeless readings, so you can tune into them whenever you want. If you're watching this as I upload it, my Manifest with the Moon 2026 diaries are now live. I'm so excited to be sharing them with you. I will be planning a webinar to show you how to use them, and indeed there's also a workbook as well with even more detailed information about working with the moon cycles. Keep an eye on your I'll upload messages here and let you know here. Beautiful souls, and if you're on any of my mailing lists, I'll let you know as well. Beautiful souls, tons of love. And also my tarot course is there for anyone wanting to learn to read. If intuitively you are wanting to learn to read and to work in this way, it's such a, tarot reading is such a magnificent gift, and I know many of you are very, very gifted readers. Beautiful souls, tons and tons and tons of love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You have Berkana. Berkana is the rune of growth, and it's like a whole new phase of life, a whole new chapter. Let me just make sure that is actually focusing properly for you. I hope so. You also have the card of take time out to recharge. I'm wondering if there is going to be like a really big new epic sort of, I don't know, surge of life happening, a whole new chapter, almost like a whole new book, the sequel. And maybe you are needing, before this transforms, you are needing to slow down and relax, to recharge. We have gaze at the stars, but walk on the earth. I think your world is going to be taking off or transforming, and I think it's going to be pretty hectic. And your message, your touch base with spirit message, you've got unique skills. Let's just look at this card because it's really visibly shown itself. Life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true passion. Leveling up in your career or business is of priority right now. I think something in your world, to do with your working world, really, that's what I'm seeing here, is going to be expanding, growing, moving to the next phase of its development. And your spirit team is saying to you, look, this is going to grow. Gaze at the stars, but walk on the earth. I think something's going to take off. You're going to need to remain anchored when it does. But right now, the best thing you can do is take some time out and make sure that you are fully recharged so that when this occurs, you are in a really good position energy-wise to basically handle what's coming. Something is going to escalate. Right, here we go. We've got, it is okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth. That's interesting. And write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child. Okay. Stepping away from something. Let's look at your tarot cards. Now, I think something in your world is going to take off. Probably quite big time. And right now, I also think you may be juggling more than one thing. Seeing this and also this one. Okay, you've got 2 of Cups. You have 4 of Cups. You have the 3 of Cups. Wow. 2, 4, and then 3. 7 of Wands. Gosh, look at the work that's coming. The Hierophant. 8 of Wands and Fast. Justice and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. 7 of Cups. Goodness me. Let's move these all along for you. And then you have Temperance. Yes, I'm going to slide that in there. If I move everything along, even if we have a little bit of an overlap, I think we can get your cards in. Okay. Yes, we can. Pile 2, your message is really, really clear. Something in your world is going to escalate, okay? It's going to escalate. This is more to do with work, I think, than anything else. I'm not seeing it being a personal situation as such, but something in your work you are going to need to invest quite a lot of time in it. I think the world is going to move quite fast. And this is actually asking you to attend to any, what I would call unfinished business. Okay, you're going to need every ounce of your energy, and you're going to need to be in flow. Basically, you're going to need to be able to give something your full focus, and because I think you're just going to be embracing choices, decisions, moving things forwards. It's going to be happening. Stuff is happening fast. Now, while you are doing that, while you're following your life goals and your mission, there's a need to to stop. It's not just about taking time out so that you don't burn out and that you've got all the energy in the world available to you to do this, because something is going to take off and you're going to need every ounce of your time and energy. There's a little bit more than this to this as well. There's also a situation where there's something still lingering or clinging to you a little bit of energy that's left over from history or from the past, from something that happened previously. And your guides and your angels and your spirit team are actually saying to you, take time out now and really release, cleanse, look after yourself. It's not just replenish, it's release and cleanse, literally recharge. You've had stuff that you've dealt with where you haven't felt understood or you've been given a hard time. There's a residue of it left behind. And that residue clinging to you it'll be literally like baggage. You know, we talk about when people have baggage. If you can imagine you're walking into this exciting new chapter, this whole new phase of your life, where something is going to take off. You can reach for the stars and manifest them on earth. But if you're going to do it, you can't be carrying a ton of baggage with you, basically. If you can imagine you're trying to, you need both your hands to work at something. Look at this two-handed job. Both hands on the case. You need to be able to do this. But if one of your hands is carrying a heavy suitcase, you're working one-handed. You're going to need all the time, space and energy that you have to invest in this and to really, really fly, my beautiful pile twos. And so take time out now. Don't keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. This is going to take off. And when it does, it's just going to flow. But you're carrying the residue of being misunderstood and of being hurt. There is something that needs to be cleared. So take some time out. This is your message, your immediate message. Replenish, but also release. Release, cleanse, replenish. Have a salt bath. Because it's really important that there's nothing energetically clinging to you as you move forwards, because something is going to take off. I'm going to ask for cards about the week ahead. May we kindly ask for pile 2 about the week ahead. 6 of Swords. This is visible success. I think something is going to rocket, probably this week. And the Empress, card of abundance. Wow. Goodness me. You have the 10 of Cups. Well, how amazing. This is absolutely joyous. It's a card of happiness. It's a card of wonderfulness. Again, look how your success is being seen. We have the 5 of Wands, okay, which is a card of competition, and the 10 of coins. You've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of coins of Pentacles. Success is coming to you in some way, shape or form. I think the success will actually come very soon. I think potentially this week. So if you're watching this as I upload it, let's say I upload these on a Sunday always. If you're watching this on the Sunday that I upload it, beautiful souls, please just take some time out and rest. Because when this comes in, it's going to take off, and it's like it's quite a competitive marketplace, as it were. The world is quite a competitive marketplace, and you're going to need to rise. You're going to need to jump on the case to respond to things. So my beautiful souls, take time out now, literally right now. If you're watching this not on a Sunday but on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Friday or whenever, and you're watching it in a week's time or 10 weeks time or 10 years time, whenever this reading comes to you, take time out now, right now. Relax, chill. Let go of something that has been clinging to you, because success is coming, and I honestly think you're going to need every ounce of your energy. It's like you need to be a properly fully charged, total amazing battery to be able to like really, really give this your all. Every ounce of your energy is going to be needed. I think it's happening very soon at the point of this reading. So whenever you come to it, something is going to take off, I think, and it's going to happen fast. It's going to happen successfully, very fast, actually. So if you are in a space where you're almost like overworking, desperately trying to keep going and make something happen, which is probably a residue of the past. This would be a time to simply stop. Walk away from it. This will transform anyway. This is in motion. Gaze at the stars, but walk on the earth. Pile 2, your reading could not be clearer. The success is coming, and it's coming fast. So, and I think coming fast and soon. So my beautiful souls, literally this is saying take time out now. You're going to need it. You're going to need your energy. But how amazing that you're going to need your energy for something so fabulous. And it feels much deserved. And whatever is clinging, let it go. Absolutely let it go, because the success that you have been desiring and are deserving of is on its way. Whatever this is for you, whatever success means for you, my beautiful pile 2s, this is your reading. It's phenomenal. I would love your reading. I'm putting my hands up and saying I would love your reading, probably both to take time out and to have the success. How exciting. Now, beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here. If this reading is resonating with you, do please give me the thumbs up, and thank you all of you who like, share, subscribe. It really helps me to keep putting free stuff into the world. And for all of you who have been supporting me and know my work and are interested in manifesting with the moon, my 2026 Manifest with the Moon Astro Moon Diaries in 9 different locations across the world with really accurate timings, which has been a phenomenal task, are now live. So do check them out. I will be doing a webinar soon, some really good classes and teachings to show you how to use the diary, how to manifest in using the moon cycles and phases. So if you're interested in all of that, don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon, because it's here. I'll notify you. And just thank you so much, all of you, for supporting all the different things that I do, and that, including my tarot course as well. I mean, beautiful souls, just thank you all so much. It's a great honour and a privilege to read for you, and I'm just grateful to be connected with you all and truly humbled. Tons of love, pile 2. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You have the beautiful unicorn, and remember who you are, and flow, Lagos, the rune of flow. Your first card, water is one essence. This came out in pile 1. If you were drawn to pile 1, there may well be a message for you. Water is one essence, but drunk by a cow it becomes milk, while drunk by a snake it becomes poison. Okay. What else do we have here? Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone on the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will it says that everything will fall to pieces. How interesting. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. You're on the right track. Wonder what that kind of means, because often we think about things falling to pieces as not being perfect or not being great. I wonder if there is something that is going to fall to pieces because it needs to change, to be removed, to be transformed. I see this card. Yeah, disappointment is not the end. There is hope, even in the darkest of nights. Yeah, I think something is or has completed, fallen to pieces, whatever, completed, ended. It's not functioning. It hasn't flowed. Water is one essence, but drunk by a cow it becomes milk, while drunk by a snake it becomes poison. You may have invested in something that didn't work out. But I think it's really important that it didn't. It's like, this is actually good luck. This is actually something that needed to happen with real purpose, because I think maybe you would have become something that you're not. Like if we what's coming through is, and this is just an example of the energy. I'll try and explain it in the example of the energy, but it's like if you, let's say you get a job and you really do your best, absolute bestest to fit, to get it right, or you're staying with some people and you're bending over backwards to fit with them, but ultimately it's not resonating with who you are. And it's kind of like, in the end, sooner or later it all kind of collapses because it needs to, because you can't really be something you're not. This card has a story about I'm trying to think of the tribe. It's a tribe in Japan, an indigenous people in Japan who were actually registered or formally acknowledged as distinct, and they were sort of they were embraced by Japanese society, as I understand it, and their culture was really squashed. And there's a big connection to try and revive that culture. I think people went into hiding, and there's a big movement to bring that back. And I think this is about you recognizing that something has completed where you weren't able to be yourself. And that's why it completed. And although it may have been really disappointing, do you know, in all honesty, I actually think this is the best thing ever for you. That's sort of what your spirit team are saying. Don't dwell in the disappointment. It is disappointing if something doesn't work out. It is like getting a job and it's not actually the right fit, but you've given it so much, but actually it was never going to work because you couldn't be you. Wow, cards just flying out. We'll go with all of those. Let's look at these first. Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups. The Hierophant. And the Ace of Cups. Now the Hierophant is an interesting energy here. It's very much a card of, sometimes it does indicate the need to break away from tradition. Sometimes I think for you it's about refinding your tradition. Remembering who you are. Remembering your roots. Don't let go of who you really are and the value. There's been something around you that is... Somebody may even have led you to believe that you were a disappointment, and you are not. You are absolutely amazing just as you are. Yeah, water is one essence. Drunk by a cow, it becomes milk, while drunk by a snake, it becomes poison. It's like you are like unicorns. We don't see them so much these days, but I'm sure they existed, and they may exist as spirit animal guides, and many of you may even be able to see them. But in the sort of 3D world, they don't exist anymore. But it's like something that was extinct. The magic that is you. That's perhaps the best way. The magic that is you has been squashed. Stifled, not allowed to flow, just not fitted, whatever that is. And look at this, death. Look at this. Look at the imagery behind this curtain. I think you've tested something, tried something out, invested in something, and it's not right for you. We then have Justice, the card of Temperance. We have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Wow. There's so much energy to move on from this. This is what your reading is all about. It's an absolute confirmation that whatever ended, it's so right that it ended. If you're in a situation that's disappointing, your spirit team and your guides are literally saying to you, move on, let go of this. Disappointment is not the end. Luck is with you. Luck is absolutely with you. You have two aces, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is followed by the Two of Wands. Don't look back, look forward. You need a world that is balanced and right for you. This had to come to a head. If it hasn't come to a head already, it's going to. But it has to, because this is something where you couldn't remain as you are. The Emperor. This is about you taking charge, recognising that you are worth so much more than this, like 1 billion times more than this. Let it go and move on. Remember who you are, the very essence of you. Literally, you at a level of soul. What is amazing is that good luck is with you. The energy, the universe, your guides, your angels, your spirit team, the whole energetics of the universe are with you to move something forwards, to help you to flow beyond this, to flow and grow beyond this. Something that really you thought was going to be lovely, when you actually got to see what it really is. If this is a someone, honestly, it all looked good on the tin. They all looked really nice and super nice, and then they turned out to be a major disappointment, or a circumstance, a situation, a job, or a person, a friend, a relationship, a partner, whatever it is. Something looked amazing, and I think it is very disappointing, but honestly, at least you've seen it for what it is. It's time to move on completely and utterly. Big time. Big, 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 big time. The energy is absolutely ready for you to set forth. Good luck is with you. There will be progress. There will be justice. Interesting, we've got the justice. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to do your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Everything that's falling to pieces is falling to pieces because it needs to, and justice will be served here, and you need to come through something and out the other side, and luck is with you. You are being supported every step of the way. Look at the 3 of Wands that we have now. I'm going to ask about the week ahead. I'm seeing you being literally climbing out of a hole. We've got the 3 of Swords. Oh, yeah, this had to end. I'm seeing you climbing out of something, away from something, even though I am so sorry, because I think something really was massively disappointing, and emotionally I think it hurt you. I'm so sorry, my beautiful pile 3s. But it's time to climb out, and you are being given a ladder. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. This is turning around, this situation this week. There will be an opportunity for you to exit or to move beyond something. Literally, to make a decision to no longer to look back, but to move forwards, to take charge. I think you'll be given an opportunity, actually very specifically, to move through and move away from this. We have the 4 of Wands. Isn't that gorgeous? This is a card of celebration. Yeah, this is the turning point this week. Something's coming into your world. It is heartbreaking, but there will be a turnaround this week. An absolute turnaround. It's like you realign with who you really are. You stop trying to be something for someone else, and you just realign your own energy, and you move forwards. I think possibly for some of you, this has already come to a head. You're sort of seeing that, you're seeing the truth of a situation. I think that's the challenge. But if you look at that through the lens of the truth of this situation is that, it doesn't resonate with me. This situation isn't right for me. I can't keep buying into something or bending over backwards to be what's needed, or because it's not resonating with who you are. Why would you fuel something that feels toxic or poison or just not you? Pile 3, this could not be clearer, and I'm so sorry that you've been through some sort of almost like, for some of you, like oppression. I'm really sorry, or even if it's like squeezing yourself into what you think is expected of you, but it's time to move beyond it. Release yourself from it, literally. Good luck is with you, and that's the real biggie. So if you're trying to leave a situation or exit, good luck is with you. I mean, it could not be clearer. The timing of this, if you're in a situation where you are needing to take charge and take control and actually take an action that means you exit something, this is the perfect time to do it. Because it's like your spirit team are with you, and they are really, really helping you in every possible way. I feel like there's one more card to draw here. Let's draw it. Yeah, the Chariot. I think it's time to take action this week. I think you will have an opportunity. Perhaps that opportunity is already with you, but there'll be an opportunity for you to move something forwards, to take the lead. You know, even if that's just like choosing not to buy into something anymore and regrouping yourself, or whether it's a physical action. But there is definitely an opportunity for you this week, and there will be celebration. This is the week where it's almost like you recognize that something that wasn't okay, rather than feeling like it's being done to you, which I think it was, but nevertheless, rather than feeling like there you are, almost like a sitting duck, actually, you are free to make your choices. And you don't have to sit in that hole. You can climb out of it and beyond it. And I think this is the week when you can really do that if you so choose. And the energy and the good luck and everything you need is there to support you literally 1,000%. I'm so sorry, whatever it was that happened. But my pile threes, this is a major turning point. It really is. Beautiful souls, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. It's such a privilege and an honour to read for you. Thank you for all the things you do that support me and support this channel and support this community. Now, beautiful souls, for those of you that are watching this as I upload it, the 2026 Manifest with the Moon Astro Moon Diaries are now live. We have 9 different locations. It's incredibly exciting. It's been an epic task to achieve this, but it means that wherever you are on our beautiful planet, you can get a diary for many of you, literally, that is absolutely spot on in your location. And for many of you, you'll be able to get one that's relatively near to you. But for most people, there will be a diary that is absolutely for your time zone. So do check them out if you're interested in manifesting with the moon. Most diaries are aligned with what we call UTC or GMT. That's kind of how astrology works, but we've managed to sort of adapt these so that we can have diaries in different locations. So do check them out. And thank you so much, all of you who just support me and my work and all the things I do, and including my tarot course as well. You know, I obviously put lots of things into the world. And, you know, I just feel humbled and privileged to be doing this work and to be connected with you all. Beautiful souls, tons and tons of love.